Hey, this is Sparklestorm, and I have a little bonus video for you this weekend. I am putting together an episode 2, part 2, to share the rest of the entrance plaza with you because I am too excited to move on to our first animal habitat. So episode 3 will actually be coming out next weekend with our very first animal habitat, the Japanese macaque. So just before I share with you the rest of the entrance, so the ticket booths and the food court and restaurant and the administrative offices, I just wanted to let you know about the inspiration for this zoo. So it may actually look familiar to some of you. When I was planning this zoo, did a quick Google search for zoo entrances and came across the Birmingham Zoo, or Birmingham, not really sure how to pronounce that. And so I took inspiration from that zoo. So this is not an exact replica of that entrance, but it's just really the general look of the entrance, and these giant block letters that stretch across the second floor are inspired by that zoo. Alright, so we'll start over here at our ticket counters. We have 4 ticket counters, which are actually information counters that are just set underneath these customized counters to make it look like they are our ticket booths. We have 2 more over on this side, and we have our ticket booth lines divided with these ropes, which apparently people can just walk right through, so they are not doing a very good job, but they look pretty. So these are just, this is a banner post turned on its end, and it has just this really neat top that I thought would look really great to have the cord kind of hanging through, and it does have this like extra section stuck out here, which I guess is where the banner would hang from. So just to hide that and cover that up, I've got a couple of these marquee beams on either side just to finish off those posts. And this is an amazing piece. I use those everywhere. So after you get your tickets, you can come over here and grab a zoo map. So our zoo maps are made of a puzzle from the souvenir shop. Let me see if I can just grab one of these. I probably have to delete that first. So I've got the memorial plaque for the border of the zoo map, and then behind that we have our souvenir puzzle, and just covering off any part of the puzzle that I didn't want to show, we just have some letter pieces. Let's see if I can grab one of those. So font 2D, Boogaloo, comma, and they're just kind of placed around to cover off part of the puzzle case. And voila, we have some zoo maps. Alright, so then next we would head in through our gates, and the first thing we're going to come to here is our penny press. This is so cool. So this was made by a creator who so kindly shared it in the Steam workshop, and yeah, I can't find it right now, of course, but oh, there it is. Okay, so this was made by a creator named Sparks. And the reason I have it kind of stuck here though is because underneath this slab of concrete I have another one of those wonky sections of path that I just couldn't get rid of when I was creating this larger plaza area. So we've just covered it up with something that looks intentional even though it's there to cover up something that I cannot fix. We have our food court with some hot dogs, fries, gulpy sodas. We have some washrooms. Over here we have some more zoo maps, as well as a giant map of the zoo so that you can kind of plot your visit, your tour through the zoo. This was made by a creator named Borkey, and it's a really cool map, but it is actually just a placeholder for now because I will be putting a map of this actual zoo here once the zoo is complete and I can make a map for it. So through here are the 2 ticket booths on this side of the plaza, and over here we have the entrance to the 2nd floor. So this is our staff only area where we have some offices. So these are our administrative offices, and aside from the room dividers, I didn't make a lot of the things, any of the other things in this space. There was already an amazing office pack called Office Pack by Shiftzie that I used to decorate this space. So like I could not make things that would look anywhere near like this, so it didn't make sense for me to try to create these details when there were already these amazing things in the workshop to share. So check out this photocopier. This is so cool. It has okay, I didn't realize I was going to be that excited about a photocopier, but it has all of these paper drawers at the bottom, a panel to access over here. It's got another kind of vent and access panel down here. We have our different areas to, I forget what these are called, but you know, insert different paper if you wanted to use some different paper other than what was in the drawers. We have the top that lifts up here, all these different sections, all of these buttons. There's paper coming out down here that has come through the photocopier. It is so detailed, very cool. And then we have a water cooler as well by the same creator, so really neat. It even has you know, these Dixie cups over here, and hot or cold water, your choice. So very cool creation. So I had a lot of fun with this space, but I did really feel like I was playing Sims 4 again, being that it was really more about decorating like decor items and decorating the space, but still nonetheless it was a lot of fun. The other thing that I did for this space was a little bit of research into the hierarchy of a zoo. So I did learn a little bit about a few of the different departments that you would have in a zoo. So of course we would have human resources, and each of our offices has its own kind of theme or decor style based on their preference. So we've got some frogs, tigers in there. That was tigers. Yes, okay, we've got some pandas in this area, which is our finance manager's office. Lots of paper in this wastebasket. I just have to talk about this wastebasket for a second as well. Also with the office pack by Shiftzie, these are just these little African knots, African rope knots. And actually I don't even know, where are they? What color they originally are, because I don't think I have used them. Oh yeah, here they are. So they're orange and white. So they're just recolored all to white to look like balled up paper in the garbage. So very creative. And over here we have our guest services cubicle. So we've got very minimalist in here, not a lot of decor, just one cute little plant. And over here we have our much louder office for research and development, very into roads, lots of road paraphernalia here. On this side we have our general curator, so a beautiful picture of the zoo and lots of maps of maybe the zoo, different habitats, different areas of the zoo. And over here we have our assistant director, who has some very calm, some very chill decor in here. And then we've got our director of operations at the end, who is a big fan of African theme. We've got our meerkats, some different African items, African artifacts, decorating their space. And that's it for our administrative offices. We also do have another map that will be replaced when we have our actual map of 7CZ. Alright, so I've got one more space to show you here, and that is our Shiftzie Cafe. So we have our restaurant here with a little bit of outdoor seating. Oh, it's like a dine and dash. Oh my goodness. And inside, a little bit more seating inside with a wall that is decorated to make you feel like you are outside. So that's it for the entrance plaza for the 7CZ, and next time we are finally going to get to see our first habitat of the zoo, and it is going to be the Japanese macaque. So I hope that you are as excited about this as I am, and thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.